ladies, I hope that you enjoyed those 3 quick styles of how to wrap a head wrap. What I have on here, if you have not watched me before, I do cover my head for spiritual and religious reasons. So I have this on, but it is not necessary, of course, for those that do not cover. What you saw underneath was my hair. I have braids slash locks because I am still in the process of taking down my locks after I cut them. So all I did was put them up into a little pony just to have some type of grip for the head wraps. Previously, let me show y'all. This was my hair. So if you see some of my old pictures on Instagram, Facebook, my personal website, YouTube channel, or what have you, you are used to seeing me with quite a big hump, right, on my head. That hump was not artificial, that was my hair. I had locks that were very, very long, and I cut them quite short, about up to here, and I have been taking them down for quite a while, and right now I am taking a very long break. So that's why now you don't really see me wearing the head wrap style because I just don't have as much hair as I used to. So that gave me a little bit more freedom and versatility to wear different type of scarf styles. When you have a whole lot of hair like I had, you just cannot wear certain scarf styles. It just doesn't work. So I have just been enjoying for a while really basic, simple scarf styles, but I still like my head wraps, and I still have a lot of material. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go over a few tips for you all. So you saw the first scarf I used was this one. This is a pashmina scarf. It is quite thick. It is also wrinkled, which is perfectly fine if you are trying to get the type of look that I had with the first style. This type of scarf will give you that. It is not a small scarf. It is thick. It will keep you very, very warm even if you put it around your neck. But these type of scarves give your head wrap a whole lot of personality and swoops and all types of stuff. So these are nice to use. The second one I use is, I would say this is polyester. Some of my scarves I've had for so long, they no longer have a tag, and sometimes I take the tag off because it shows when I'm trying to wrap it or something like that. But I believe that this one would be probably a polyester cotton blend, but mainly polyester just from looking at it and feeling it. So you saw this in the second style, and this one is quite sheer, as you can see, but it has a lot of length and width. So when you are looking to achieve a certain scarf look or a certain scarf style, you really, really have to be cognizant and aware of the material you're using and also the length and width of your scarf. So for example, you wouldn't use a scarf like this. Okay, it's very silky like. It's not made of silk, but it's slippery, very silky and slippery like. So this type of scarf is more so maybe to wear over your shoulder if you want to make your outfit look really cute. Maybe throw it around your neck like this, something like that. But if you try to do a head wrap with this type of scarf, it is going to give you all types of trouble, okay? All types of trouble. Another one, let's see, I have a whole heap of scarves here, y'all. Another one that is good when you're looking for a certain style would be a jersey scarf, okay, like this. So for the first style you saw me do, you can use a jersey scarf for that one, and it will give you a very, let me actually show you, it will give you a very slim and sleek look. Let me grab these pins out of here. Alrighty, ladies, so I got all of those pins out. Oh, there's one at the back. I'm not really a fan of using pins because of that reason. Sometimes you just do not get all of them out. But like I said, first style I did, if you were to use a jersey scarf, which is actually what I have on here, right? But if you were to use a jersey for that style, this is what that would look like. And to my sister Kia, I know that it was a while ago, girl, but I posted, that was probably October of last year, I think. On my Instagram, I posted some pictures and I had this scarf on. It was, the color scheme of the outfit was gray, I think I did white and like an olive green. And you requested for me to tell you how I wrapped that head wrap. I'm sorry I'm so late. But this was basically how I did it. But keep in mind, at that time, I had locks, super duper long locks. So the head wrap came out, you know, it's gonna look different in that photo than what you see here. But I just took it around like that. It's not great, but I hope y'all get the idea of what I'm trying to tell you. So basically the point is different materials will give you a different look. So if you want that really kind of small, clean, slick look for a head wrap, then you can use a jersey scarf and it will give you that. But if you want more volume and personality, and for me, sometimes I just want my wraps to be really, really crazy and elaborate, then you want to go for something like a pashmina or go for this type of cloth, okay? Ankara, African print type of cloth, even kente style cloth. This will give you what you saw in the third style. These are sometimes quite stiff, right? So you see, even me just holding it in my hand, it's already standing up and doing stuff that I didn't even make it do. So a lot of times the scarf will do the work for you. You just have to pick the right type of scarf. And if you're not sure, play around with it. This is based on creativity and just having fun and expressing yourself. So it's not really, in my opinion, it's really not a right or a wrong way. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever allows you to express your personality, go for it. You know what I mean? If you have any type of restrictions like I do as far as covering certain parts of your body, you know, you can still adhere to certain restrictions and requirements and express yourself as well. So I'm just pinning this one to the back, and y'all watched what I did. I tend to like the little V in the front, so I don't, if I'm doing like a head wrap type of style, I don't usually just wrap it straight across. I usually go upwards like you've seen me do in all of the styles in this video to create this little V. I have a big forehead and then my face is kind of long and oval, so I believe that this goes good with my facial and bone structure. So look at this, y'all. All I did, you saw that, right? Like, I just barely moved the thing and it's already doing some stuff. So sometimes you just let the cloth guide you and see what happens. So I'm just going with this to see where it's gonna take me. But yes, ladies, if y'all, want to wrap your hair up and not really sure how to do that, just grab you some cloth, grab you some old clothes, some pants, some skirts, some shirts. You can use those as they are to wrap your head. You can cut them up and make them into kind of just longer continuous pieces of fabric and use it to wrap your head. You can go to the thrift store, you can go to Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart sells fabric, and just say, hey, I need a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards of fabric. Sometimes the safe spot is maybe 2.5 to 3, just in case, so you can play around with it. And if you have to cut a little piece off, cut a little piece off, but just play around with it. A lot of the pieces that you're seeing me use here, they're not finished pieces. These are just like I think this one is a leftover piece from something I was sewing like years ago, or something I was experimenting with that didn't quite go right, and I just have leftover fabric and it's perfect for a head wrap. Same thing with this. I made a skirt out of this, and this was like a piece of, I think, I don't know how many feet by how many feet, but If y'all need measurements for any of these, just ask me and I'll do the measurements and post it down in the description box later on, because I have not measured. I just grabbed some pieces of cloth. I need to put a pin right there. But this on my head here is just a leftover piece of cloth from a skirt I made. So you don't have to, having head wraps and scarves and things, I don't think that it has to be something that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. You sometimes can just get creative, you know, and use what you have, right? Ask your family members, hey, you got some old scarves you don't want no more, girl? You got an old tablecloth? Like, seriously, like anything, just a piece of fabric, and you can use it to make a scarf. So you see what that just did? Right? And I just played around with it a bit. So I kind of have this thing, you can probably tell by now, sometimes I like to kind of do it over to one side. I think that looks cute, and it's a little bit more fun than just always having it straight up and down. But y'all, yes, just play around with your scarves. I have a few others here that I wanted to show you and quickly talk to you about, just to give you a few more tips. So this one here is a cotton crinkle scarf. These are hot right now. Like everybody and their cousin, sister, and brother has one of these type of scarves. So this one is nice for, it is very versatile, right? You can put it on your head, you can put it on your neck, you can do a whole lot of stuff with this scarf. But this is also a scarf that doesn't naturally have a whole lot of volume. So if you're looking for something like this, you would not want to use a scarf like this, right? This is another jersey scarf, just like the gray one you saw and just like the brown one that I have on, but it is just a little bit thicker and then wider as well. Also, pay attention to the stretch of your scarves. Some scarves have a four-way stretch and some do not, like this one here, right? Watch. Doesn't really stretch that way. And even stretches less this way. So the stretch that it has is very, very minimal, and it's here and not here. So if you're looking to be able to really kind of twist and tie and do crazy stuff and pull it real tight, then you want a scarf with some stretch. So if you are a beginner to head wraps, I would definitely say use scarves that have some stretch, either one or both ways. And the last one that I wanted to show y'all, this is one of my favorite scarves, but I don't wear it a lot because it is so thick. It is a winter scarf, and it is, I want to say mainly cotton. Yeah, it doesn't have a tag anymore, but I want to say mainly cotton. But as you can see, it is textured. Look at that. It is so nice, y'all. So nice. It feels amazing. So this type of scarf would allow you to do similar things to what I did with the pashmina here. Okay, so just a few tips there, y'all, to pay attention to the types of fabric in order to achieve the look that you want to achieve. And if you are not sure, if you like, girl, I'm overwhelmed, don't know what to do, like I said, sis, just grab you some fabric. You can get a towel just to practice your wrapping techniques and styles, and just to kind of see what goes good with your face, your bone structure, and things like that. But get creative with it, have fun with it. If you use any tips or anything from this video, and if you take a picture, tag me on Instagram. I would love, love, love to see it. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Peace, blessings, love, and light. God be with you. Bye.